I've looked at this thing for a long time, spent a lot of my life looking into it, and at this point my attitude about it is that it's a very complex phenomenon and that there is no one simple answer, there's no one simple solution. Because it's global, because it's timeless, because it's anthropomorphic, people get involved in this in lots of crazy ways.
I'm not a normal person. I like things to be a little abnormal. Bigfoot has been on the cave drawings from centuries and centuries ago that they found. Before, the first man were making drawings on caves. What did they draw? They drew a Bigfoot. And it's, where did he come from? From the sky, from the sea, somewhere.
The living legend that they call Bigfoot. Been taking my time, I don't need no watch. Cause I'm the timeless creature that they call Sasquatch. Hey!
I'm a Bigfooter, I would say, and also a Bigfoot songwriter. Well, the scientific community, they're really not going to be satisfied, the skeptics, until you have what they call a type specimen, a body or bones to examine. And that's something that's very rare of any mammal in North America in these temperate forests. Bones get consumed very quickly by the forest animals.
We believe that most of the animals in North America, the larger animals, came across the land bridge.
We feel that now and then they do come through this habitat, It's very isolated.
Well, of course, a lot of it is speculative because since we don't have an actual type specimen, we have to derive our concepts of how this animal behaves from anecdotal information largely, and by things that it's left behind, like footprints, like hair samples and scat samples. Scientists can't explain certain things, so they explain them away. It's more convenient that way. It does that to most people. You see something that you're told doesn't exist, and suddenly you go, whoa, wait a minute.
He has a myriad of stuff on that board, but...
And I think that the Bigfoot mystery is one of the keystones towards opening up a doorway into the research of a lot of different anomalies that are happening in the scientific world.
I believe it's on one part humanoid, but I also believe on one part that they are not from this world, that they were brought here. They may be, like us, born here, but I believe that they are able to travel in other worlds. 99% sure. I've seen many things in my life. I'm sure that I will actually get to see a Bigfoot. I hope I will be able at the same time to photograph it, to prove it, but I do believe that sometime I will actually see one.
So I know for a fact that some people that see Bigfoot are not seeing anything, they're imagining it. I know that some people who see Bigfoot are seeing something furry that appears to be a bipedal primate.
When you're out in the deep forest, miles from a paved road, but you hear this thing start, and there's abundant wilderness where these animals have plenty of habitat. And I just feel that the three occasions I cite where we think we've heard them are, viable occurrences.
I had a hearing, not a sighting, because I live on the river. I'm about 40 feet up. It was a dark night, no moon. I heard this.
There's people that believe that if you haven't seen it make the sound, maybe you haven't had an experience, but documentation seems to be the key.
I know that some people who see a Bigfoot are probably experiencing some kind of a paranormal event. I believe that some people who are seeing a Bigfoot may be seeing a ghost of a dead animal.
I see a lot of visions. Things come to me. I've seen ghosts. I've seen pictures of ghosts. I've seen several real ghosts, ghost animals such as cats.
He was a native Karuk Indian of the Karuk tribe, and he had a story from his mother, who in the 1940s, as a 14-year-old, was out picking berries with other girls her same age, and one of them was actually taken by a Sasquatch, by a Bigfoot.
I think that there's a definite Jungian component going on here, and that the makings of mythology, legendary quantities and so forth, are inherent in the phenomena as well.
The Sasquatch is an elusive beast.
Running through the forest, I don't wear no boot. 'Cause I'm a living legend that they call Bigfoot. Ain't taking my time, I don't need no watch. 'Cause I'm the timeless creature that they call Sasquatch.